Welcome back to Big Bob's MTG. Today we're going to be playing Nothing Remains with our new card in here and our companion, Gyruda, the Doom of the Depths. I have the alternate art of Gigan, Cyberclaw Terror from the Godzilla series over it, but I have to say, this card could potentially looking to be on the banhammer, being that it is so incredibly broken. Alright, games that you're going to see, I changed this deck around just slightly. Instead of having these two Opportunistic Dragons, I had some Narset's Reversal. I had two of them in there. I didn't really get to use them all that much, so I just kind of took them out and put in Opportunistic Dragon because it was a even cost creature that could be pulled out of your graveyard. And being that there's so many humans now, Opportunistic Dragon seemed like a pretty good thing to put in here. Being that when Opportunistic Dragon enters the battlefield, choose target human or artifact an opponent controls. For as long as our Opportunistic Dragon remains on the battlefield, gain control of that permanent. It loses all abilities, and it can't attack or block. So, being that you could take any of these humans away from your opponent, I thought it might be useful in this deck. Now, what we want to do here is get Gyruda out as fast as you can. Now, Gyruda is going to be helped by Glass Casket, brought back Conclave Tribunal, Luminous Broodmoth, Shatter the Sky, and Ashiok's Erasure. Okay, we're going to want to keep up Ashiok's Erasure, making sure that we can take away their things. And that's what this deck does. It takes away all the things that could potentially hurt us with in order to wait for the 6-drop of Gigan, Cyberclaw Terror, or Gyruda, Doom of the Depths. Once you have that guy down, your guy will put the top 4 cards of both graveyards. Now, you can search either graveyard for one of those cards that were put into there with him that turn, so one of those 4 cards with an even cost, and put that card onto the battlefield under your control. So, being that he's a companion, you have to have your starting deck contain only even mana costed cards. So as you can see, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 6, and then this counts as 2. So I have yet to use this in here. It is in here just for the sole purpose of they really, really got us running for the hills, and this is just something that we can like let's say they keep wiping the board, and all of our Gyrudas are in there. Now we can go Finale of Revelation, get all of our cards back from our graveyard into our library once again, and then start over from scratch and pretty much throw out Gyruda and start the Gyruda process all over again, where Gyruda comes into play, top 4 cards, you go and you find Opportunistic Dragon, Spark Double, Luminous Broodmoth is one of them, Thassa's Oracle. I've won a couple times with Thassa's Oracle. I love this card in this deck. Now, that's why the ley lines are actually in here. I found that the ley lines are in here, and it really helps the Conclave Tribunal, Charming Prince, and Glass Casket synergize a little bit better with the deck. Also, it adds 2 automatically free for Thassa's Oracle to come into play and deal and search 4 instead of just 2 when it comes into play initially. Now we also have brought back in here in case they like destroy target artifact, destroy target creature, and then we can go brought back. Oh, look, it's back, and now go do something else. So that's pretty much the deck. Go and find the deck list below, and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the games. Alright, trying our hand on the Gyruda deck. I'm putting my own little twists and spins on it, making sure that it's going to be maximum capacity type of deck. Hanzo. He's so hot right now.
2 Narset's Reversal, Ashiok's Erasure, and I'm going to mulligan this. Okay, that's interesting. I'll throw one of these guys away. Blue. Well. Ouch. Keep going, plowing through all those cards. So white. And we're just going to keep going. I'm sure he's pretty suspicious by now of what the heck is going on. So there's 4 mana. Casting that, dealing me a bunch of damage. Alright. White, we'll just Shatter the Sky and get that out of the way, being that we have 2 more. Or we have 1 more at least. I anticipate him throwing down a bunch of hasters now to deal me maximum amount of damage now that he has 5 mana. Kind of biding his time. Okay. Here we go. Gigan Cyberclaw Terror. Top 4, buddy. Top 4 is my graveyard. We're going to do a spark double onto our guy here. Another top 4. My graveyard, I'm going to this guy. Exile, one that I own. Comes into play at the end of my turn. Comes into play. Hello once again. Top 4. There's a Gyruda on there again. Ha! Boom. We'll keep this guy. Why not? Okay, now I have the privilege of either doing another Spark Double or a Mothra Supersonic. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Onto him. My graveyard. Mothra. Aha! There we go. Now, anybody he kills will come back into play. Unless he kills Mothra. Not sure really what he's going to do now. His little 1/1s can't really do a whole lot. That's what I figured. And that's how this deck works. Doesn't really matter what they do if you can get Gigan out. And being that he's mono red, I don't think he's going to be countering anything. Playing Gigan on the deck called Nothing Remains. This is where we wipe the board continuously until we get what we want. Alright. So I actually like this hand. I know it's a bit slower, but this deck seems to be a bit slower. And I need 2 blue mana to get anything going on here. Oh, so that's the Flourishing Fox without its alt art. Interesting. So really hoping for a blue mana. Ah, man, oh man, that's tough. Well, regardless, we can wipe the board next turn if we need to. Also, if he pulls out something out of his butt, we can go the Wanderer and really clear the board there. All right, we're going to do Thassa's Oracle. We'll at least look at the top 2. Pick one. We are going to... Oh boy, what do I pick? I'm going to go Brought Back. And got to figure out what's going on here. Season's Growth. I don't know if he's going to attack in. I doubt he is. But... Alright, Brought Back coming into play. We're going to go... Mothra. No attacks. Going to keep going. One more land and we have Gigan. We're going to cast him out of our hand first. Banishing Light. Yeah, that's not a good idea to attack that either. Okay, Thassa's Oracle once again. That is 4 now, so we get to look at the top 4. Put one on top of our library, the other at the bottom. Others at the bottom in a random order. I'm going to take our Prince. I probably should have done a land, but that's okay. Attacking in. Alright, so we're kind of hoping that he has something to wipe the board, because if I could do that, I could Thassa's Oracle twice. Doesn't look like he has anything to wipe the board with. He's going to buff his guy up. Alrighty. Cycled his T-Rex away. And here's how you do it. Block that guy. Pass. End of his turn. Brought back. Comes back into play. And now we pick our land. Guaranteeing that we can cast Gigan this turn. Nope. We're going to cast him out of our hand first, being that Gigan is safe. Alright. There's that. And we are going to do... Well, from his graveyard, this looks pretty freaking great. No to that. Sounds good. Luminous Broodmoth into play from his deck. Not sure what he's going to do now. If he can kill off my Gigan. Yeah, they just scoop. Good game. Alright, this deck seems about as powerful as Tian's Life Energy Beam that he uses in DBZ. For all my nerds out there, you all know what I'm talking about. Thought about throwing Winota in here just for some memes, but, you know, I thought I'd win a couple times to see if we can get this thing going on. Now, if anybody can answer, why is the Wanderer in here? The Wanderer is in here in case they have some type of precursor damage or large creatures that can deal tons of damage non-combat wise. It also prevents attacking. Being that attacking is non-combat damage, it works wonders. Alright, getting a whole bunch of stuff I don't need. So we're going to go Charming Prince, make sure we can get some land here. Scrying 2. 2 lands, that's what we need. So we are going to do the island first. Alright, playing down our island. Making sure we go in for 2. Bam! Got it. Ending that turn. I don't really have... Oh, God dang.
Trust me. You'll thank me later. I've got time.
Well, thank you very much for that. That is wonderful. I think we're going to sit on it right now. Pass that turn. Well, actually, he doesn't work with Teferi Time Raveler.
No, yep. I am not making this
doesn't
up
work. So we're actually going to Conclave. See if he has a counterspell for that. He does not. So Teferi goes away.
Now what?
That's good. Teferi is a pain in the butt. Fires of Invention being played. Escape to the Wilds it is. Okay, so if we don't get a land next turn, I think it would be beneficial. Never mind. Game on, buddy. Okay. I don't want Hydroid Cross. It's like he'll cast for 0. But this guy looks fun. Top 4. Don't need any of your stuff. Thassa's Oracle coming into play. I am going to pick Spark Double. Play that. Put the rest of those on the bottom. We'll see what he does now. Not too sure what he has planned, but can't be that good. So he's going to attack Thassa's Oracle. Get rid of that. And then cast one other thing, probably the Druid. Unless he has something else that's meaningful in his deck. Not too sure what it would be. Let's see, though. Like I said, probably the Druid. Gyruda. One more time. Nothing at all. So we're going to cast that. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted to do. Oops. Coming in. Destroy. Keep going. Shoot! Messed that up, didn't I? Time wipe! Okay. Let's see now. Anything? I got a Druid! Yeah! Let's see what else he's got here. I don't anticipate him having anything more powerful than Gigan. With our Finale of Revelation, we need to wait until... we have enough land. So... Gotcha. I guess that's how that goes. So we have that. Let's see, 29 cards left. Let's see. If I cast this, I have no more Ashiok's Erasure. So we're just going to end the turn. He can't do a whole lot. He can only cast 2 cards per turn, so we'll wait for him to cast some biggin and Ashiok's Erasure until we take it out of the battlefield. I can at least cast this. Try to set something up. Gigan definitely is what we want there. So, next end turn. Let's see if he has some big bad. I assume it's going to be the duplicate or deal damage, draw that amount of cards, which we're just going to flip on him. Do I care about this? We're just going to put it back in his hand and make him cast it again. All right. Pass that turn once more. I'm sure he's going to try to make me sacrifice it again, which I'd let him do this time. I want him to cast some biggin. Something big enough to make it nasty. Here we go. Alright, so that is 8 mana total. I need 12 to cast Finale of Revelation in a meaningful way. But I can cast this now to prevent any combat damage or non-combat damage that would be done. Niv Mizzet. There is our guy that we wanted to get rid of. Goodbye. You can't cast him anymore. Target player sacrifices a Planewalker is fine with me, because that's your second card. Alright. We're going to Gigan now. Top 4. Anything of his that we want to play? No. And Mothra. Thinking that we only had that many, he gives up. Good game, buddy. Running off of a 4-0 streak. Really enjoying this Gyruda deck. It does really have an answer for just about anything. We're going to keep that. I know I don't have any white in here, but I should eventually be able to get some with Thassa. So we're just going to keep going. Gigging the Cyberclaw, takes a peek at it, make sure he knows what it does. Casting those guys, passing the turn. Another thing I didn't think about putting in here is Leyline. Now the Leyline themselves wouldn't do so much. I'm actually going to Narset's Reversal that and give it to myself. That would allow me to get some more mana out here. I mean, he can do whatever he wants, but it doesn't help him do that at all. So now he's a turn behind with his supposed ramp, which definitely puts a damper on things. We're actually going to cast that. Yep, there's Growth Spiral. There you go, buddy. Thassa's Oracle. I'm going to take the blue because I could use the blue more, but here I was trying to slide it. Okay. Ending the turn. Alright, he growth spirals again. Doesn't really help him out too much, but we're going to keep playing, keep casting. Swinging in, 1 damage to him, ending the turn. One more land, which we have in hand, and then we can play Gigging the Cyber Terror, which he is going to regret. Okay, so we can get rid of that guy no problem, but we are going to cast Gigging. Boom! Top 4 into our graveyard. I can take a Druid out of his, or my Charming Prince. I'm going to put my Charming Prince in play, and then exile Giggin until end of turn, which is going to activate him again, and then piss him off even more, making it good for me. Alright. And I think that's just about game. I can... I can actually put this Riddle Master Sphinx into play, or the Dungeon Geist. Let's see what I have in mind. A Charming Prince or Mothra. Oh, that's a... An opponent controls to its owner's hand. I'm actually going to put Mothra into play. It is able to block his Hydroid Crosses as well as guard all my things if he does have a board wipe of some type. Now we should be able to activate this 3 times next turn with Giggin. If we cast the outside Giggin, and he gives up. Man, oh man, that's nasty. Just can't deal with this. This is a deck that's going to get banned for sure. It's just too dang powerful. And the winning streak continues, making sure that everyone regrets having this card in Standard at all, period. I can't imagine this deck surviving the next ban release, being that it is almost impossible to win against. Let's see, do I want to keep this? It's a little bit Wanderer heavy. I think I'm going to mulligan that. Yeah, I could take this, definitely. So we're going to keep 6, toss away our Spark Double, and then we'll keep going. So first off, we're going to play our planes just like he's got here. Okay. Impassioned Orator. Cast this, and then a Glass Casket to get him out of the way. That will stop the Johnny's Pride Mate from hitting. Wait to see what he casts. Ah, Helica Glider. Flying or first strike, either one. Not really that big of a deal. Okay, we're going to play that, and we're going to use our Charming Prince to scry 2. Making sure that we can cast these guys. We don't need any of these as of yet. We need land. Waiting to see what he casts. Trying to... there we go. Nice job. Alright, so we got our final land. So let's go ahead and... Oh, should I? Yes, I should. Let's get rid of everything. Clear that board. And keep going. 2 more land, and we have Gigan, the Cyberclaw Terror, in play. We need blue for sure. So we need a blue land. Luminous Broodmoth. It was a little too late. He would have been able to bring back all of his creatures. Well, actually just Daxos, because this guy had a flying counter on it, which would have prevented Luminous Broodmoth from returning it. Alright, Lyndon, the Steadfast Queen. He's going to swing in and hit me. Alright, we got our final guy. Gigan coming in play. Hitting. Top 4. Let's see what we got here. We got a Cub Warden. Or nothing from our side. We're going to take the Cub Warden itself. Keep going. I don't know if he realizes what happened, but he now has a 6/6 and a 3/5 to deal with. Johnny's Strength of the Pride, probably going to make it a Johnny's Pride mate, swing in with both of them and have them gain him life. And then this guy gets bigger.
Can inspire others.
Alright, gaining that 1 life, hitting me. I'm actually going to attack him directly, because if he gains any more life than 35, it would be devastating. I do have a little bit of healing with Cub Warden. We'll see what this guy does. If he blocks with his Johnny's Pride mate, it will not come back, but if he blocks with Lyndon, she'll come back. Looks like he does absolutely nothing. Which is good. Heal a little bit. He can't deal me enough damage to do anything specific or measurable on my life total. He'll deal 9 damage plus healing. Actually, 1, 2, 3, so 3, 6. He actually might be able to deal me lethal here.
Soothes the soul.
Target spell. Nope, that doesn't help at all. Ashiok's Eraser that, just to prevent any more damage to it. Now he can't play that at all. He's going to pass turn, swing in, so that's going to be 3 plus 4, which is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 total damage. That's cutting it a little bit close. Nothing that I can really do about it, but we'll keep going. Okay. So, Glass Casket something or other. I think we're going to Glass Casket Johnny, being that it cannot end well. Let's see now. He can kill me unless I kill that thing. So what we're going to do, swing into a Johnny. See if what he's got here. Heal 3.
Reinforcements.
Okay. So, depending on what he does, I can... No, I'm still going to survive this. This is okay. He can't create a Johnny's Primate, which is what I was hoping. Anything he does is going to be Ashiok Erasered. Yep, that's not going to happen at all. Nope. Absolutely not. So now he's going to gain life. That's about it.
We thrive when we support one another.
So if he attacks in with both, only attacking in with Luminous. Alright, back at 2. And it looks like we might have lost this game. Well, depending on if this will work or not. If he blocks, we can still survive, and he loses Linden. Got it.
I hope
Okay.
we meet again soon.
So we'll see what happens now. Nyx Lotus is fine. It's just mana. Swings it again to bring me down to 2. He keeps going up in life, but that's okay. Really standing by, waiting for something, and there is the something we needed. Gigan coming into play. Okay, nothing there that we want. My graveyard, though, has plenty of delicious things. Gonna provide a Mothra. Swinging in once again with my Cub Warden that I have stolen. Gain that life, prevent the damage, and then Mothra will bring it back if it dies under his control, but he can't kill it yet. So he takes the damage, I gain 3 health, and now I can prevent the health from being lost from Mothra the Supersonic Queen. Also, if any of my things go missing here, I could snap the brought back out and bring them right back into play. Looks like he's targeting something. I hope it's a destroy and not an exile. Destroy would work wonderfully. Put a +1/+1 counter on him. So he is going to be swinging in. Cool. He's swinging in, and I am going to block him with this guy. That hurts a little bit, but then we cast Brought Back and bring him right back into play. My turn now. Gigan coming back into play. Here is where it gets fuzzy. Cast him even though I have somebody on the field. I'm going to keep this guy. That guy's going to go away. Mothra's going to bring him back, which I'm going to keep this guy. That guy goes away, gets brought back. Going to keep that guy. 3 triggers of Gigan. I don't care about a Great Wall, although that would be hilarious to be able to tap it immediately and give everything haste. We're going to bring Gigan into play. We're going to keep this guy. That guy dies, brings it back into play. This guy gets kept. All right. Gideon's. All right, top 4 again. And here we go. We're going to go to our Spark Double. Spark Double making a copy of this guy. He comes into play. Daxos we don't need. Thassa's Oracle would be good. We have 19 cards. Which one do we want to keep? Well, why not keep a Thassa's Oracle? Then the next time it gets tossed in the graveyard. And we go, hey, Thassa's Oracle, I know you're in here. So now there's 15. Thassa's Oracle, we're going to keep another Thassa's Oracle. Okay, top 4 of my cards in my library into my graveyard, and... Oh, Thassa's Oracle, hey, go. Only 12 cards in my deck left. And win. That's how you play Gigan. That's what Thassa's Oracle does. And that's how broken this thing can be. Alright, playing the next card that's going to be banned in Magic the Gathering. Gyruda. In the deck called Nothing Remains. absolutely broken. Just broken beyond all recognition. So this deck is, or this hand is super slow. The deck is typically a little slower. You're going to start popping off around 4 to 5 turns instead of your 3 to 4, like you should be doing. So being that it's only one turn, it is relatively the same. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Casting our white spell, thinking that we're a white life gain deck. Okay, do this. Keep going. During your turn, spells cost more to activate. Yep, that's okay. Ah. I think we're going to do one of our spark doubles. That's all fine and dandy. 2 damage to me. That's okay. Cast that guy out there. Okay. That hurts. So I'm sure this guy is going to get killed or exiled, being that this is a looks like a white-black human deck. Yep, destroyed. Which I could not brought back because I don't have the mana for it. Ouch! Once again. Thassa's Oracle. Sure, it's going to get killed once more. I'm going to take the land. Save the Thassa's Oracle. Ending my turn. Definitely going to be playing Brought Back once it comes around. I anticipate he's going to swing in again. Nope, my turn it is. Alright, Gigan coming in. I anticipate there being much badness. I'm actually going to take his Luminous Broodmoth out of his deck, because that has the ability to be a problem. Alright. Each opponent discards a card. I'm going to discard this land. Okay. Let's see. Gagan coming into play once more with Spark Double. Cards go away. Ooh, Thassa or Thassa's Oracle. Gonna take the Thassa's Oracle. Make sure that we can get our next Gigan out into play. Spark Double once again. Put everything down on the bottom. And then, next, swinging in and swinging in. He can't block one of them, so... But I anticipate him. Sounds good. Alright. So we'll see what happens here. Daxos coming into play. Spark Double. One more time. Gyruda. There's another Gyruda in the graveyard. We're going to Gyruda out into play. We're going to keep this one. That's going to activate him again. We're going to keep this one. That's going to activate him again. We're going to keep this one. 3 times. Charming Prince comes into play. Exile another creature. Exiling Gyruda. Goodbye. And nope, we don't want him. We want Thassa's Oracle. Let's see what we got here. Charming Prince. I don't care about that guy. Charming Prince for sure. Exile another. Spark Double. And now we can go Brought Back. Gyruda. Boom. Comes back into play. Top 4. Spark Double it is. There we go. My graveyard has another Gyruda. Keep this guy. Keep this guy. Keep this guy. Alright, now we have to break the bond. So we're going to go like this. Scry 2. No. I have 8 cards left in my deck. Which I know one of those is Thassa's Oracle. No. Oh no. Okay. Swinging in with Gyruda. Dealing damage. What does this do? What does it ask for? Return it to the battlefield under your control. Thassa's Oracle. Game over. Ooh, I love this. This is just too easy.